You should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay. It looks like
You're listening to WDBK-FM, College Radio.
Mornings on WDBK just got a whole lot more fun. From 7 to 9 a.m., Vincent, Focht, and Jordan Leopold will take you all the way to work, school, or wherever you need to go. This is the WDBK Morning Show.
And welcome to 91.5 WDBK for the VNJ Morning Show here on this Thursday, May 7th. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Rise and shine. It is time. Myself, Vincent Focht, along with
Jordan Leopold.
Oh, look at that. He's drinking out of his new 91.5. What the heck they call those things?
I want to say mug. I want to say mug, but I'm going to say not metallic. Hold on. Metal? Metal mug? I'm going to go with metal mug. I don't know the specifics.
It ain't plastic.
No,
okay.
It's not.
It's not plastic.
It's not.
So
and it's official.
It is official. It is official. It's got the 91.5 logo. You know, the funny thing about that was, so I did a baseball game on what was it, this past Friday. And
oh wait, the one.
Yeah, the Camden County. By the way, Camden County sweeping Northampton. They're looking good on their way to the postseason. But
looking on fire.
Yeah, shout out Coach Scanzana, right? All the guys over there doing a great job. But no, I was doing a baseball game, and it was me and Ryan McManus. By the way, he did great on his first couple of calls. Yeah, he was on color commentary with me. But shout out to him. But yeah, we're coming back from the field, right? And obviously Nick Earnshaw, our station coordinator, left for the day. He had to go with to 97.5 The Fanatic, so he left. So it was us. I had to close the station down, whatnot, whatever it may be. And the equipment closet, obviously, that we have here in the station, right? This is where all these boxes were for the banquet. So I'm bringing back, and I see a group meet text happen. I'm like, well, I'll look at the group meet text after I put all this stuff back in the, all this equipment back in the equipment closet, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going in the equipment closet, and I see a bunch of boxes that are open, and they're all like gift bags, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, I can bet you all of my dang money that I've ever earned that group meet text is a text from Nick Earnshaw.
Oh, absolutely.
Saying, don't go in there. There's stuff that you shouldn't be seeing. So I didn't see the good stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see the good stuff, but I did see the cups. I knew we were getting cups early before everybody else. And
we got a lot.
When I saw him yesterday, when I came in, I said, yeah, I saw your group me text. He's like, oh, you did, didn't you? I'm like, yeah, I did. After I saw the cups.
Vince walks in the room.
Well, I mean, he's like, don't go in the equipment. Don't go in the equipment room.
Yeah.
Because that's I gotta go. What the heck? What's happening? I have to go in there.
Yeah, you have to put stuff back, and I can just imagine seeing Vince walk in there.
What am I gonna leave in there? Because then if I left the equipment in the middle of the studio, then oh my. What, Vince? Why? Can somebody tell me why there's a table and all this in the middle of the studio place? Yeah, I can hear it now.
I know exactly what happened.
Oh yeah,
I know exactly what happened.
Yeah,
as soon as drop the box here, okay, and I think our job is done. And then we're gonna get a group me text after that. We definitely gonna get a group me text after that.
Oh, you already know. Yeah, dude. I mean that is a good. But you already know that's gonna happen. But
yeah,
no, it's something, all right, isn't it?
Now, I do have a question per se.
Oh
boy, unless you have one.
Oh no, I'll give you the table.
All right,
I'll give you the house at this point.
All right. Yeah. First off, I'll start off. One more week, y'all. One more week.
Known as a Tumblr, by the way.
Huh?
This is a joke.
Oh, Tumblr. Thank you.
That's through our text line.
Thank you. See, can always rely on the text line, man. Cannot always rely on the text line. 856-345-9325. If you guys didn't know, want to call in or text in to join the fun for the show. But yeah. So, what was I on? I was talking about.
Yeah, what were you on?
I was talking about yesterday. Oh okay. Yeah. Yesterday. So now we're about like 1 week out, y'all. We're about 1 week out until the 15th. And then all of this goes.
It all goes away.
And then all this goes away. All of it. Which is crazy. It's crazy. Me and Vince were literally just talking about this like last week. We're like, man, we have 2 more weeks left. Now we have 7 days left. We have 7 days left. I have 7 days and some change because of how my class is going right now. I have to count. So here's what happened. I have a time log I have to keep up with.
Yeah.
And I have to kind of count up my hours and then go ahead, total them at the end. And then to make sure I reach like X amount of hours at the end to go send to the professor and finish off the class. So once I'm officially done that, which I still have to do, and I just finished making a meal plan. Right. That is the one thing. I am a dietetic student, y'all. Trust me, we can make meal plans, but we do a lot of other stuff. But my goodness, I am not just offering meal plans like that at all.
Yeah.
Because the amount of time and effort that goes into meal planning, dude, it takes so much time. And especially getting all the specifics, making sure that it's, differentiated. It's not the same meal each and every day. It's a lot of work. And then making sure you're staying within parameters for that person. Dude, I just finished making a meal plan. Mind you, this dude had a little bit of issues with his health and everything.
Yeah.
But it was quite the journey.
Yeah.
Like 4 days. 4 days I was working on this thing. And I just now finished. That's how long it can take, especially depending on the issues that are there.
Yeah.
4 days. 4 whole days to finish a 1 week meal plan.
4 days is just, for one meal plan?
For one. Imagine I have 5.
I don't know about that.
And that's when we call on AI.
Well, wow. You heard them, folks. Professors. Did you hear this? Did you hear what I heard?
It is a nice tool, okay? It is a very, very nice tool.
Mm-hmm.
Helped us so much.
So much.
Now, I do have the question for the morning.
Uh-oh.
So, this is along the lines, I've asked this similar question previously. Similar, but not like this. Not like this, though. So, what superpower do you most envy? And how do you wish to use it? I can already guess for you, Vince. It's going to have to do with money. Going back to the other ones.
Really?
Yes.
Uh-oh. I'm scared now.
So which superpower do you envy the most? And then how do you wish to use it? So I'll give you some time to think.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and give mine. And then also give out the text line 856-345-9325. That is 856-345-9325. If you want to call or text in to answer the morning question of today. What superpower do you most envy? And how do you wish to use it?
And just something else to put out there for you folks. If you're trying to listen through our 91.5 WDBK live stream, which is up on our website, it is down. So do not go there. Do not tell people to go there. What we'll do is on our YouTube stream, you can find us on the 91.5 WDBK YouTube channel. We're getting some people coming in saying that the live stream is just doing a straight up buzz. That's it. Like no voices, nothing, period. So the live stream is down on our website, but our live stream on YouTube is not down. The audio is coming right from the radio signal here from 91.5. It is not coming through from the stream. So if you want to tune in via not radio, but during stream on your phone, tablet, etc.
See our faces.
Go to the YouTube stream. You'll be able to pick up the show there, just a FYI. And that is, again, on the 91.5 WDBK YouTube channel. Once again, our stream is down on our website. Again, we've had some people coming in saying that all they hear is buzzing. So
good old lightning strike.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like It sounds like you're in a generator room. I just checked it because I got a text saying that the stream is just buzzing. So I went on our stream and it literally just sounds like buzzing. So some technical difficulties right there, folks. Apologies, but again, our YouTube stream is available, and we'll also put that on the 91.5 WDBK Instagram story, so you can stay updated on that's going on with your favorite station. So we'll have our question up there in a bit. But Jordan, just repeat the question for the people one more time.
What superpower?
Me being the people.
What superpower do you most envy, and how do you wish to use it?
Okay.
So I'll say for me, it's out of flying, I would say, or flying, or maybe teleportation.
Okay.
Flying because every time how you fly, you get to sightsee. That's the only thing, though. That is the only thing. For flying, imagine you're flying over like the different cities and stuff, like flying over the city of like Jersey or even Philadelphia, like all those cities. You see how beautiful it is, especially at night.
Yeah.
Especially at night. It looks gorgeous. So that is my only thing. Flying, I'm like, man, I would be able to sightsee. I would be able to just, fly over the whole city. But of course, I would be able to get to point A, point B at any point in time that I want.
Right.
No more gas money at all.
Oh, look at this guy.
No more. The thing about teleportation, though. Now, I can literally just get to point A to point Vince. I can literally wake up. Do you understand my sleep schedule at that point?
I know you have a crazy sleep schedule with that being
especially
said,
right now. Oh, yeah. Especially right now. But with teleportation, I get to literally, let's say my morning routine takes me an hour and then 25 minutes for travel.
Yep.
Now I get to sleep in for 25 more minutes.
Yeah.
And then just teleport to wherever I get to go. So I would say out of those two, teleportation, dude.
Yeah.
Teleportation. One, if I'm able to teleport other people, even better. Even better.
Teleport. Okay.
At that point, now I can make money too.
Right.
You don't want to pay. You don't want to pay the gas fee. Just teleport with me. At that point, I'm a commodity. At that point,
bro said he's a commodity.
I'm a commodity.
That's crazy.
I'm a one-on-one. Okay, so I'll say teleportation. I'll say teleportation for me. Vince, what power would you want?
Well, what you said? What power would I envy?
Yes.
Teleportation is what you said. I want to teleport.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Same thing.
I have my reasons. I have my reasons. Why do you think I'm gonna do something bad?
See,
what was that look for? I'm not gonna do anything bad. I promise. I promise.
Ever since I asked the question about would you talk to animals or would you be able to mind read? I forgot the specifics, but all I know Vince's answer was I would be able to talk to animals and make money. Ever since then, that signature smile just keeps coming back.
I mean, you can make money with teleportation, So, okay, is this how this works, right? I hang on to the person, right? And then we teleport. And then if I'm touching them, they go with me.
Basically.
Uber is out of business. Gone. They're gone. They're out of business. History.
You are Uber at that point.
I'm better than Uber. Traffic? Screw that. You don't need traffic.
That is true.
We don't need traffic. 42, 295. Get rid of them.
That is true.
Don't need them anymore. Not with me around.
That is very, very true. No more. Oh, wow. This got rid of Uber.
Oh, yeah. Uber, Lyft, you better watch out. I'm coming for both of you guys. You guys are both done. You're out of business. Cooked. Gone.
So what are the working hours going to be like if that's your business now?
I mean, you know how many people I could like get to their destination a day? Teleport. I mean, just like boom, there, boom, there, boom, there, boom, there, boom, there. And I'll charge an insane amount. Actually, you know what I'll do? Here's what I'll do. I won't charge an insane amount. I will undercut Uber and Lyft. I will charge just under what those morons are charging. I will. Your local taxi service, whatever it may be, bus service. I'm going to charge just under what they charge. I'm going to undercut these companies. Then I'm jack up the prices once they're out.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I'm fun, ain't I?
Somewhere within this, I'm
teleport money, gas money. No, teleport money. Government's going to start taxing me on that if I keep
per trip.
Actually, if I do that, the government's going to come after me. And
no. They'll be like, hey, so we see.
And he died by assisted suicide, 2 stab wounds on the back. Like that would be.
Hey, that's a teleportation guy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the old CIA executive got a hold of him again.
Right. Come to find out, Vince is downstairs in the lab somewhere.
Yeah, I know. They're saying, "How did you get this?" Like, my lord.
Hey, not 856-345-9325.
Yeah, that's our text line.
That is 856-345-9325. If you want to call in or text into the show with the morning question of today, what superpower do you envy the most, and how do you wish to use it?
Let me try to see if I can
get that teleportation, man. It's just the practicality of that alone is just way too useful to give up, honestly. Just the fact that, like I said, you could wake up and then teleport, boom, boom. I'm here. Literally, the 15 minutes that it took me to get here, 15 more minutes, I could be sleeping.
You know what? It was a good drive this morning. I'm not gonna lie. But
no cars holding you up.
No, there was not. I've been on a roll these past couple of days.
He's been speeding, folks.
No, no, that's actually not where I was going. I've been on a roll these past 3 days of being behind drivers at going the speed of this 55 to 60 mile per hour in the left lane. It's been 3 days in a row. This is the first day it hasn't happened this week.
Huh.
So
maybe they don't know the left lane is.
Apparently it's a camping zone because put your tent up and do what you're doing there because I'm know.
Crying.
Unbelievable.
I can just imagine that too. Vince is trying to go and then you're behind the wrong car.
What are we doing? Jeez, people.
Where was I going? I was going to somewhere in North Jersey.
Oh, that's all you have to say, North Jersey. That's all you got to say on that one.
I was going up there and then literally on the way, every now and then, oh my God, no, I was in front of a truck for 10 minutes, dude.
Yeah,
one of those.
You were in front of a truck.
Oh, one behind a truck.
I was gonna say
behind.
You were the reason for it.
No, dude. The only reason that I would slow down is when how a random song comes on. I'm like, I do not know what this is, and I don't know how it got here. And so I would literally just slow down.
I'll slow down if I don't know what the heck I'm listening to.
Oh yeah.
I've heard this when I was little, but I don't remember what the heck was going on.
It was one of those moments where it was I don't know what this is, and I don't know how it got in here. But I'm changing this immediately.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yeah. I mean, it's so. All right, is it just me or has your Bluetooth been acting up? Has my Bluetooth? What the heck? Has your Bluetooth been acting? I don't even know, folks. It's whatever time it is in the morning. Has your Bluetooth been acting up recently? Hey, I got the English out now. You need to answer it for my reward.
Sounds like you can use a bagel.
Hey, I have an overload of bagels at the house.
Folks,
Nick,
for context,
Sharky's Bagels.
We have a whole lot.
Not only, and this is not Nick Earnshaw, this is other Nick, Coach Chip's son, Nick, right?
Yeah.
He works at Sharky's Bagels. For our banquet, he brought about 100 of them in this big bag.
Yep.
So at the end of the banquet, there was 85% of them left over.
Yeah.
So Nick's like, oh, I'm just going to get rid of them. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh, so no, I made sure too. I was like,
you took a bunch. And I had the rest of the bag. There were about 50. There's still a bunch at my house. I had bagels out my rear end. I could open up a bagel shop. I could call it Vince's Bagels.
It was a lot, folks. Guys, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of bagels.
Oh, I mean, a lot is one way to put it.
My goodness.
If you want an overload, you know where to find me.
But going back to
them in the fridge.
Bluetooth question.
Not in the fridge. Sorry.
Has my Bluetooth been acting up?
Yeah, has it been? Because mine's been occasionally picking the worst days to piss me off.
It hasn't been acting up,
but it's been annoying.
It's weird. So with my car, right? It's very weird. I plug in
the Chevy, right?
Yeah. I plug it in. I plug in the USB to charge my phone.
Yeah.
From the car, and It's weird. The audio won't work for the first time I plug it in. I have to unplug it and then pause whatever I was playing, and then plug it back in.
Okay.
And then the audio starts working again. But that's only if I use USB.
So you're doing the old fashioned shut it off and turn it, power off, power it back on type technique.
Oh yeah, it always works. Always works. But then if I just use it straight Bluetooth without the cord, it works perfectly fine. Like every time. And then even like getting close to the car and oh my goodness. That's the one thing. If my car had like the volume is up even a tad bit from the last time I was in there and I forget, dude, and I turn on my car with the self-starter.
Yeah.
Dude, I always forget. I'm like, oh my goodness. All I hear is just the vibrations coming out of my car. I'm like, I know what's happening.
Well, also, if you, by the way, have a problem with your vehicle and it's making a squeaky noise, whatever it may be, just turn the radio up. It goes away.
I'm crying.
You save money. Your car almost blows up. But,
I was about to say, at a certain point, we don't
talk about that. And
at a certain point, you can turn the volume up. That problem will come back to bite you. It will come back, and eventually you're gonna be like, "Hey, why is my car stopping?" And then
just the regular.
AAA is gonna tell you. They'll tell you on the side. Hey, did you not hear the screaming, squeaking sound that your car was making? No, I was jamming out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my bad. It's just, how it is. After a while, we just let it go.
And that's when AAA is gonna be like, you know what? You can keep letting it go because you're making us money.
Well, yeah, I know. Roadside assistance. But
at that point,
I tell you what. But yes, any more interesting questions coming from that side of the table that I should be aware about?
No, not for this.
Wow. Sorry, I just had to get that out. Sorry. Just, something came over me. It just had to react that way. That was, man.
Not until later.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry. We're still here. The questions are still definitely here. Most definitely here, okay? They're not going anywhere. I made sure. I prepared for this.
Oh, okay.
They'll be back.
Well, we're going to go to a quick break here live on 91.5 WDBK for the V&J Morning Show. And make sure to stay tuned in, right? We'll be with you from 7 to 9 a.m. And we're with you every single Thursday. Well, not too much longer, unfortunately.
Not for long.
Only this week and next week.
We're with you next week.
We're with you next week, and then we retire from 91.5. No, but, yeah, literally. We're either you could call it we retire from 91.5 or we get kicked out by Nick Earnshaw from 91.5.
I think both.
Yeah, I think so.
I think both.
We'll be back here live in a few seconds after the break and around the bend. So we'll have more action for you coming up in a matter of moments here on Camden County College Radio.
91.5 WDBK-FM has its text line back. You can text in to our student shows at 856-345-WDBK or being 856-345-9325. Join our conversation, and if you have a request, let us know. That's once again 856-345-9325.
The CCC Foundation will be hosting a night of sports, storytelling, and cinema. Camden County College will host the semi-quincentennial celebration of sports movies featuring sports talk personalities like Ray Didinger and Glenn Macnow. The event takes place Wednesday, May 20th at the Dennis Flyer Theater on the Blackwood campus. The program begins at 7:30 p.m. with a VIP pre-show at 6:30. The evening will highlight memorable moments from sports films along with discussion and commentary from the featured guests. The event is presented by Camden County College Foundation. For additional information, visit Camden County College online.
Did you know about the TRIO Student Support Services Program? The federally funded TRIO program is designed to enable low-income college students, first-generation college students, and students with a documented disability to stay in college until they earn their degree or transfer to a four-year institution. The Student Support Services Program at Camden County College will assist students with basic college requirements, provide opportunities for academic development, and motivate students towards the successful completion of their associate's degree or transfer to a 4-year college. Student Support Services will provide academic and career advisement, tutoring assistance, completion of financial aid forms, and much more. Contact Trio at 856-968-1335. You can also email them at studentsupport@camdencc.edu. The location to find out more information about this program is on Camden County College's Camden campus, located on the second floor of College Hall. The Trio Student Support Services program, where the students are destined for success.
Camden County College is offering a free financial literacy workshop series designed to help participants build practical money skills for everyday life. The series includes 3 sessions: becoming a budgeter and setting financial goals on February 17th, building credit on March 20th, 4th, and down payment assistance program on April 21st. Workshops are available either in person at Taft Hall, room 105, or virtually through Zoom. The Financial Literacy Workshop Series is presented by Camden County College in partnership with Focht and is part of the Division of Student Success and Retention. This has been a public service announcement from Camden County College.
Did you know that Camden County College has a job board? If you go to collegecentral.com/CamdenCC, you can register and be matched automatically to jobs via Job Agent. They have tools such as an online resume builder, career-related announcements, career-related articles, and more. Just visit collegecentral.com/CamdenCC to sign up.
Did you know that Camden County College has a volleyball club? Well, if not, you are in for a treat. This gives students the opportunity to build strength, improve cardiovascular health, burn calories, enhance hand-eye coordination, increase flexibility, and social interactions as well, all while having a blast. The volleyball club runs Mondays and Wednesdays from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. through Monday, December 1st, and is located in the Papiano Gymnasium. Membership applications and physical forms are required, and you can contact the club advisor, Drew Jones Edwards, for more information at djonesedwards@camdencc.edu, or you can come in person to the office at Papiano Gymnasium, Suite 100D. And remember, if you want to get in a workout while having a blast, well, remember, the volleyball club is here for you.
Spring has sprung, and before the busy bees of Camden County College buzz off for summer vacation, it's time to fly in to register for your summer and fall semesters for advisement. With fall registration beginning on March 24th, the Advisement Center is open to assist with early registration for fall 2025 and summer 2025 courses. Don't wait. Stop by the Advisement website to schedule an advanced appointment for Mondays through Thursdays and enjoy our virtual Friday's advising appointments. Let's get you set up for the classes you need today.
The CCC Foundation will be hosting a night of sports, storytelling, and cinema. Camden County College will host the semi-quincentennial celebration of sports movies featuring sports talk personalities like Ray Didinger and Glenn Macnow. The event takes place Wednesday, May 20th at the Dennis Flyer Theater on the Blackwood campus. The program begins at 7:30 p.m. with a VIP pre-show at 6:30. The evening will highlight memorable moments from sports films along with discussion and commentary from the featured guests. The event is presented by Camden County College Foundation. For additional information, visit Camden County College online.
Hey, it's Corey from WDBK, and you can listen to my pop show every Tuesday from 2 to 3 p.m. right here on 91.5 WDBK-FM.
It is now time to get you back to the WDBK Morning Show with Vincent Focht and Jordan Leopold right here on 91.5 WDBK-FM.
And welcome to 91.5 WDBK. We're back here for the second segment of the V&J Morning Show here every single Thursday from 7 to 9 a.m. We had one heck of a first segment. It was all over the place, but that's the way that we like it here live at the 91.5 studios. As always, myself, Vincent Focht, along with
Jordan Leopold.
We got Carlos Torres as well over in the production studio. He'll be joining us in a little bit. Yeah, I can see him down on my screen below. He's not on the StreamYard, but I can just see him because yeah.
Admin powers.
Yeah, he's smiling. I can see him. Over there. Yeah. I see him. He'll be on later. Later in the tad.
We're going to have him here.
He'll be on in a tad bit. People love Carlos.
Yeah, who doesn't?
The
MVP,
people do.
man.
Like, we have him on. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to tell you.
MVP, man. MVP.
That's one way to put it, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
But, well, speaking of MVP, we had our station banquet on
We did.
a day. There's what the heck?
Yesterday.
Oh no, today's
Wednesday.
Thursday. So Tuesday.
Oh yeah, it was
because
Tuesday.
Wednesday. Yeah,
It was
Wednesday
Tuesday.
was yesterday, and Tuesday was 2 days ago.
Oh
That's
my
right.
goodness,
Okay,
it's been a long week.
okay. Yeah. So we think we know what our names are and what day it is and what year it is and what hour it is.
Hopefully.
But yeah, we had a fun banquet, and this is something that I talked about this with Jordan on on what was it on Tuesday.
You got it.
My gosh. Yeah. Talked about this with Jordan on
good old Tuesday
Jeez,
banquet.
I'm a mess. But we had some surprises that happened. We had some
absolutely.
surprises.
Absolutely. Well, not completely surprised with how we do things. Not completely surprised.
Yeah. So the station here won its first ever global award. Recognized nationally, to put it in other words, I should say more so. But yeah, first ever global award for the 2026 National Communicator Awards. We won two. One was for podcasting.
Two of them.
The other one was for play-by-play, and that one for play-by-play was myself, Vincent Focht, along with Jordan Leopold on that call, and with Ian Brown, producer, back in the studio, was able to win it. Get the gold for that. It was like
Crazy.
play-by-play excellence, something like that. But it was, I mean, it's really unbelievable that we were able to. I mean, I sound like I'm like, oh, look what we did. But it's for the station's first ever awards. It's the first time this station has been nominated for anything in 19 years. The station does have a prior award. It was a finalist and with an award, but it never won. And these were the first two. And folks, by the way, this is why it's so interesting and so, I mean, crazy, because these were the first two awards that Nick put us in for.
Yep.
And they both won. Jarrett George won the other one for those podcasting. Shout out to him. It was an incredible job on that one.
Oh yeah.
I think it was with Emery Hunt, if I can remember correctly.
Yeah.
But he got one for the, for interview, and these were judges from all around, I think from all around the world that were listening professionals. And it was, it really is an honor to win it and to have the stations first that, ourselves, myself, Vincent Focht, and Jordan, obviously yourself, Ian Brown, and as well with Jared, for us to be able to bring home the first awards ever to the station.
Home gold, man.
91.5, folks, in other words, is now officially an award-winning radio station. I'm glad that I can definitely proudly say that over air. 100%. It is so great, that this station is able to do what it we knew it was able to do this. Still.
Oh yeah. With the momentum that we had, continuing on, and especially, guys, this is the other part, especially for like the, a very well-needed round of applause, bro. That was the first ever road game that the station held.
Yeah, and that's another thing. So the game that won for the play-by-play excellence, right? As Jordan stated, that was the first road game in WDBK's history, by the way. So
first ever one.
And when we were doing that game, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm sitting there, I'm ready to go, but I'm thinking in the back of my head, this is a road game. Please don't anything big go wrong. And that was
nothing blow up.
Well, that's exactly what it was. It's sitting in the back of my head, and I'm thinking about it, and it's just like, oh God, I hope nothing goes wrong. But that turned into, it was a flawless broadcast. It was something where both of us were on point. Ian was doing a great job back here in the studio.
Yeah,
I mean, it was just something where the communication was all there. And here's the official names of those awards. By the way, I have it up now in front of me. An article written by 97.3 ESPN South Jersey by Josh Hennig. By the way, shout out to Josh Henning, and does an incredible job with Josh. Does an incredible job with 97.3. He's now a coworker of mine, but still great guy. He was able to make a great article too. I read the whole thing. Seriously, shout out to him, 100%.
Amazing.
But the award, and you can find that on 97.3 ESPN.com. Again, a shout out to them, the South Jersey Philly Sports Talk radio station for Town Square Media. But here are the award names specifically, and it is General Program of Excellence, play-by-play coverage of North Atlantic District Region 19 Tournament of Camden County College, was RCSJ. And then that was the one that myself, Jordan, and Ian were able to bring home. And then the General Interview Excellence Award for First and Yonder, which is the podcast interview of Emery Hunt by Jarrett George. That's his podcast that was put in. He won that. So, yeah, folks, I mean, it really is. For the first 2 awards that were entered in 19 years, both of them won. I mean, it's great. It's great for the future of the station. It's also great to put out there like, hey, you know, it's a community college. It's a 2-year school. But this station, this is a gold mine. And really what is being built here, this station has a great opportunity to compete and beat out universities. And I tell you what, I said it has a good chance to compete and beat out universities. We just did. Twice. There were more than there was. It wasn't like there were just 3 entries, folks. We beat out other universities. So the fact to say that, community college isn't as good as this, it's not as good as that, I'd rather go to the university. Well, it's okay, because the university you went to, we just beat you. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear any of that anymore. Community college, Camden County College, whatever. No, it doesn't matter, because we just beat you. So, I mean, whatever it may be. Hey, you can talk whatever you need to talk on community college, whatever it may be. It's a small radio station, this, that, the other thing. You lost. Yeah, we beat you. So whatever. I don't have anything else to say other than that. You lost, we beat you, and you can talk whatever trash you need to talk, but we won, you didn't. So that's all. That's what it is.
I want to throw this in there. There's 2 different types of awards too. There's the dedication or the dictation award. That one. Yeah. That's that one's before the excellence. We got the excellence award. So that one's the highest one.
Excellence is the highest. Yeah, I forget the second one. Then there's one that's literally, Nick was telling me about this yesterday. There's one where it is just thank you for coming. It's not, I don't even know if it's an award. It may just be like a little plaque, like, thanks for entering. Thanks for giving us your money.
There's it's like dictation award, something like that. And then the excellence.
The excellence is top, dictation second, and then it's the thank you for. I forget the name of it, but it's basically the thank you for coming. Yeah. So, but no, 91.5 official. You can put in the books. It's an award-winning station. Award-winning station. Yes. Awards. But it's great to be a part of this. I mean, yourself, and for what we were able to do. I mean, this was a lot of hard work this year. It wasn't just something we put this together. I mean, the prep, the background information that was needed. It was just a lot. It really was. And to be able to bring it home to 91.5 to get this trophy case, rock and rolling here as our station coordinator, Nick Earnshaw, has been dying
for this,
for just for some awards, and the fact that this is only the second year that this station has been in full swing. Yeah, that's what makes it even more impressive, because the renovations that happened to the station happened back in that 2023-24 year. Yeah, but it wasn't a full year. They had like a crew of around. They had a good amount of people. Yeah, they had like in the 20s, but it was just developing. There wasn't really any.
It wasn't that established yet.
It wasn't established yet, but seriously, the crew that was here that were able to get it rock and roll, and shout out to them. But our first full year was last year. Yeah. And then our second full year was this year. And for me to be a part of it for both of those years, I feel so lucky and, privileged, whatever, happy, whatever you want to call it, because usually when I leave places, that's usually when they start to spark up. This place sparked up when I got here. Yeah. So that was already a blessing within itself. But the fact that as much as this station has grown these past 2 years, from going to a big nothing tucked away by a cargo tunnel in the back of the community center, to now being a main part of where everyone comes for. Our coaches bring recruits down here. Dude. Coach Chip, Coach Lou, Coach Scanzano. Amazing. By the way, incredible job, by the way. Shout out to our great athletic department with Boye, our assistant AD, as well with Fred, our main AD. Shout out to them. They're great people. We stopped over there yesterday, gave them some gifts, but they've been great. But no, like, this is the place. This is literally the place to be. And it's incredible to see how the station went from, we have a radio station, to now people being like, can I join? Yeah. Because literally last year, that's what it was. You go out, we have a radio station. I don't know how many times that happened, because I told people, I'm with the radio station. Yeah. What radio station? What are you talking about, man?
They see the table outside. They're like, oh,
well, that's the thing. The station, we're always out at events. We have our background. We have whatever it may be. But it's just, I wore the shirt last year, and people are looking at it like, the heck is that? And they see Camden County College on the shoulder. Like, so that's with the college? That's not its own. the station, they call it a club. It's not a club. This is not a club.
No, it is not. It is not.
In a way, it's its own type of separate entity. People are like, oh, it's like a club, like the Addictions Council or the Trio. It's not that. No. It's different. It's
I can guarantee you.
Because there are people just like, well, no, it kind of is a club, though. I'm like, no, it's not. It's kind of not. It's kind of like it is a job,
dude.
And it's something you very much put on your resume, but it's
absolutely.
It's not. I wouldn't call it a club. I really would not call it that title because it really
doesn't feel
isn't. It's just it isn't. I know there may be people out there like, well, kind of. It isn't. I don't know what else to tell you. It really isn't. But it's labeled as one, but academically. But it really isn't. And
once you get into it, you'll realize.
Well, that's the thing. It really isn't. But it's still to be able to watch the station grow and to be a part of it for the 2 years. And I know, Jordan, you came in this year. I mean, literally we met you last year. Corey did an interview at last year's Spring Fling.
I know.
And now you're here. The fact that, I mean, especially for you, the fact that you got interviewed last year Spring Fling, right? You were doing an event. What were you doing an event for?
It was our
event, but you were out of the table, I should say.
It was for our nutrition club. We were doing we were handing out free samples for lemonade, different. It was different flavors for lemonade, like strawberry lemonade, strawberry blueberry, strawberry, watermelon, like whatever you can think of. We were doing like lemonade, different type of flavors, and then handing that out, and then met Corey over there, and then got the interview done and everything. And that's where I met Corey.
Yeah. And because I remember when I first met you early this year.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at you. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, Nick, I just don't get it. I'm like, something looks, I don't know what this guy. I wasn't like, I don't know about him. But no, I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I swore I've seen, I'm like, I'm sure I've seen him before on campus or, whatever it may be. But I'm like, I swore he was on like that
interview.
And then I did like literally that night I went back. I'm like, scroll back here. I saw him like, and it's him. I'm like, damn, because I'm like, you seem very like some people when they take interviews, they're like, oh yeah, we're doing it, like they're just laid back. You're like into. I'm like, well, he seems comfortable in front of the camera, and then I was like, well, it'd be nice if we can get him on a sports broadcast or something like that. And then you were like the first person, every single time when I put like out a basketball game notification, boom, I'm like, okay, and then a partnership came out of that, and then an award came out of it.
Would you look at that, man?
So, and you literally first year here, boom.
That's the other part. Literally,
first year in the station. I want to be specific, not the college, of the station.
Yeah,
but you came in, won an award,
dude.
And, I mean,
that's the other crazy part. It's like literally I started in the summer, like towards the end of summer.
Yeah.
And then
because I met you, it wasn't in the fall.
It was like towards the end.
It was the end of the summer when you came in here. That's right. Yeah, because I remember it was like you were here. I knew you like in September.
Yeah,
by that time. But yeah, you came in. It was like around August. I think we were like doing. It was around, we were doing whatever here.
Yeah, it was around August.
Yeah,
and then after that, it was like we were getting the basketball schedule. Like that's when the schedule.
Because I remember you were coming in, you're just like, I'm interested. And then of course at the time I was like, well, you know how many times I've heard people say I'm interested.
I remember you told me that.
Yeah, that's why I think that was the first time. Just like, you don't know how many times I've heard that. I'm like, I hear it all the time from these people that come in. We had literally 3 of them this year. Oh, I'm interested. Just didn't. Yeah. Oh, this, that, the other thing came up, whatever it may be. But like you were there for a good amount of time. You were the main guy. We had Corey, Jarrett came in for some calls.
Yeah.
But like you were like on call with me. Like we went back and forth. Like I was on play-by-play, then I went to color analyst, then you took play-by-play for the next team because women's and men's games back to back.
Yeah, which worked perfectly.
Yeah, and then by the way, shout out as well to Ian Brown. He helped us out a whole bunch back here in the studio, as well with Jose Focht, who is no longer a part of the station.
Yeah,
but in the fall, he was constantly. He actually saved our rear end because we had a.
I know which one you're talking.
Yeah, we had a game on a Saturday, and it was against RCSJ rivalry here at the college, and the other analyst or producer, I should say, called out.
Yeah,
Jose was there on photo duty, so he ran back to the studio. He sat there for the whole day. Shout out to him, seriously. He. I mean, the amount of broadcasts that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for him would be insane. So. Jose, even though he's not part of the station anymore, a big reason why we were able to get so much on the air.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, Jose Focht, shout out to him. It was incredible. on what he was able to do. So, I mean, seriously, the crew has been backing each other this entire year. We've been, advancing in so many different ways. But the fact that I can say now, 91.5 is an awards-winning radio station. The fact that we were able to bring home its first awards. Two of them. Hey, it's incredible. It really is.
And those might not even be the only two.
Yeah.
We could be getting more.
Well, that's the thing. Later in October, there's a chance that there could be some more entering this trophy case from this year. So, something to stay tuned for. Seriously, something to stay tuned for. Something to look at. But enough of talking on this on what the station's been able to accomplish. But 2 full years of the station being in full swing with the new equipment and what we've been able to do. It's really been a pleasure, especially working with you, Jordan. It's been great. We've been able to do so much. I mean, seriously, it's been great. And the run is not over because we even though we're graduating next week, there's still a chance that more is going to come in. We're going to be able to bring in some more hardware for 91.5 in the future. That I can definitely say. But we're going to go to a quick break here live on 91.5 WDBK around the bend. We'll have our closing thoughts for this hour, and then we'll be able to start up the 9 o'clock, or I should say, the 8 o'clock hour in a matter of moments. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. We'll be back here live on 91.5 WDBK for more action.
91.5 WDBK-FM has its text line back. You can text in to our student shows at 856-345-WDBK or being 856-345-9325. Join our conversation, and if you have a request, let us know. That's once again 856-345-9325. Are you a justice-impacted scholar? Well, we're here to help here at Camden County College. Empower your future and unlock your potential with academic support and scholarships, transportation assistance and referrals, essential goods and resources to aid your well-being, student life programs to enrich your college experience as well. To learn more about justice-impacted scholars, contact Irvin Sweeney at the Kansas City campus, who is the Director of Campus Operations and Retention at 856-227-7200, extension 1279. And on the Blackwood campus with Senior Option Program Manager Mark Taylor. You can contact him at 856-227-7200, extension 4437. Let us know what we can do to help.
Graduating soon with an associate degree from Camden County College, the Transfer, Admissions, and Advising Committee is offering the 2026 TAAC Haley King Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship opportunity is available for students preparing to transfer and continue their education after completing their associate's degree. Students interested in learning more about the scholarship and eligibility requirements can find additional information through Camden County College Transfer Services. For details, contact the Camden County College Transfer Office or visit the college's transfer service sources.
Thinking about continuing your education after Camden County College? Newman University will award one Camden County College student a full tuition scholarship. The scholarship is available for a student beginning at Newman in the fall of 2026 who is completed at an associate's degree prior to enrollment and has been admitted to the university. Students interested in learning more about the opportunity can contact their transfer advisor or reach out to Christina Irby at Newman University. Additional information is available at newman.edu as well as camdencc.edu. The award-winning Pine Barrens Chorus is looking for men of all ages who love to sing in the four-part harmony a cappella style. The Pine Barrens Chorus is located in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and is a membership organization of four-part harmony singers from ages 18 to 90 plus, representing all walks of life in southern New Jersey. If you are interested in joining, email contact@pinebarrens.org and let them know you're interested.
Hello, my name is Sydney. Hello, my name is Haley. We are dental hygiene students at Camden County College, Blackwood campus. Did you know that we have a dental hygiene clinic on campus that is open to the public? Our clinic is open for appointments Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Tuesday afternoons. At our clinic, we offer a range of preventative services such as dental cleanings, x-rays, fluoride treatments, sealants, pot control programs, nutritional counseling, and tobacco cessation. We are located on the Blackwood campus in Halpern Hall Science Building on the first floor, and our phone number is 856-374-4930. Please stop by the clinic or call us to schedule an appointment today.
Hey, it's Imani from WDBK, and you can listen to my pop show at 2 p.m. Friday right here on 91.5.
It is now time to get you back to the WDBK Morning Show with Vincent Focht and Jordan Leopold right here on 91.5 WDBK-FM.
Welcome back, 91.5 WDBK. We back for the VNJ Morning Show. Here only at the Camden County College live studios. But we're here back for you awards-winning radio station, right? 91.5 WDBK. The logo will change next year. The shirts will change next year.
Oh, yeah.
That is for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
But yes, we're here back to close out the 7 o'clock hour and get you guys all set for the next hour of the VNJ Morning Show. Joining us next hour, we'll have Carlos Torres on. And as well, we'll be able to cover some other interesting topics, especially as we head into the summer months. Well, we have some interesting stories for you that we can definitely say 100%. We have a lot of interesting stories, but we'll also have a check on our VNJ Morning Show question coming up next hour as well. And again, for the people who want to know the VNJ Morning Show question, it is simply, what superpower do you envy the most and how do you wish to use it? Let us know. The question is on our WDBK Instagram story at 915WDBK. And if you haven't followed us on Facebook, Instagram, or X at 915WDBK, make sure to do so. That way you can stay updated with all the latest information on the station. And if you like information on the station, make sure to check us out, www.camdencc.edu/WDBK, where you can find our stream there as well, which is currently down and out at the moment. By the way, we're having some technical difficulties, but if you want to tune in on a stream live, you can check us out on YouTube on the 91.5 WDBK YouTube channel, where the live YouTube stream is up there. You can check us out right there. You can see both of our faces, our wonderful faces. If you don't want to be scared in the morning, don't look at mine. But yes, it is what it is.
Your beautiful face,
but you can check us out there as well. But it's been one heck of a first hour that I can tell you. We discussed quite a lot. I mean, it was a fun hour from us being able to bring home the first awards to 91.5. And as well, it was one heck of a banquet. Now we're graduating on Friday. Not this Friday, folks. Next Friday, by the way.
Literally next week.
I may have given some people a heart attack. Like, whoa, graduating? What? No. Next Friday. Not this Friday. Next week, man. May 15th. May 15th.
You know what's crazy? Literally, we have our rehearsal.
Yeah, the graduation rehearsal is like May 14th, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
So next week.
Now,
today. 9:45.
Thank you. I mean, what the heck was I gonna? Oh yeah, if I can remember correctly, is that here
for the rehearsal?
The rehearsal?
No, it's at the.
Is that the pavilion?
It's at the pavilion.
Because I could have swore last year I heard that it was maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
At the pavilion.
I don't even know where I was last year for that. Well, I mean, I wasn't at the rehearsal.
Yeah,
I was at the graduation to support the WDBK. Well, now alum, but graduates of last year. But
yeah.
By the way, that was fun. That was a whole. Hopefully, the weather that happened during last year's graduation is not what's going to happen this year. Last year, we were in the middle of a tornado warning. Oh my God, yeah.
Please no rain.
All I remember was I was driving down 676, which those of you who don't know, 42 676. That's the highway you take to when going to that part of Camden. Right, you're going down last exit before bridge. You go by Rutgers, Camden, the pavilion. It's all on the waterfront. Very nice looking, right? But I'm going down 676. I remember driving there, and I'm looking at the sky. I'm like, "Oh, this doesn't look good." And it was just cartoonish gray clouds over the city.
Yeah,
and I'm like, "Okay, that's not good." And I'm like, "Well, that's the west, and that's usually where the storms come from."
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Okay." So I remember I get off 676. I'm getting down there, getting close to the parking lot. I see it's full. It took a little while to find a parking spot, not going to lie, because I was coming from work. I was coming from work to support them and everything. So, I'm looking for a parking spot. I can't find. Finally, I find one. Mm-hmm. And I'm walking up to the building, and it's getting dark. Ooh. Like, it's getting real dark, and I'm seeing flashes and everything. I'm like, and the line was out the front door. Oh, and it was outside. But luckily, the great people at the Freedom Mortgage Pavilion, the staff, they were able to get people in quick. They were like moving people along, like checking, okay, you're here, blah, blah, blah. You're here for the, okay. And the line was moving along just fine. Right when I get inside, I find my seats, towards the back. And, if you've never been to the Freedom Mortgage Pavilion, you know that there's the berm where you have lawn seating. Mm-hmm. And then there's the inside portions of the pavilion, which is, it's all like the fold up seats. It's big. Yeah. Now with the graduation,
that place is huge, guys.
There was no reason to use the berm. Everyone fit inside in the inside portions of it with all the fold up seats. Like it's big. That inside portion is big. No wonder why Camden County picks to go there, because it makes sense. It's a good size. Yeah. So, I'm inside. I sit down and I'm sitting there. Obviously, there's lights inside, but it gets dark to the point where it's like nighttime. Yeah. And I'm like, this is not good. I'm like, and then my mom's texting me because she was I think at my cousin's that day. Yeah. And she's like, I hope you're in there. I'm like, oh, I'm in there. All right. I'm like, I know what you're seeing too. She's like, this a severe storm warning. Yeah. It's bad. She's like, it's purple. I'm looking at the radar. I look at the radar too. I'm like, holy. And yeah, I just remember it let loose. The wind kicked up. It was blowing the rain inside the pavilion. So everyone had to move up a little bit. Like people were just standing in the aisles. Yeah. And it was just like, it was a light show behind us. It was just constant. Like, and it was pouring to the point where the berm, it was flowing down the berm steps. Oh, wow. Like a waterfall. Like that path, because there's a pathway in between the fold up seats and then the berm. It was completely flooded. Yeah. I'm turning around looking at it. It looks like we're a ship at sea. Like it was just water everywhere. It was like gushing, down the berm over it, because they have like little holes in the brick wall, in the concrete wall. Yeah. It was flowing out of there like no tomorrow. It was unbelievable. Goodness. It was crazy. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen this year. Please, graduation was beautiful. Afterwards, it was beautifully sunny, blue skies, right? But by the time graduation ended and everyone was walking outside, it was like perfect. It was like a godsend gift. Yeah. Came out, beautiful, blue sky, sun, the storm completely passed. I'm like, wow, unbelievable. But hey, it worked out. That was my biggest fear. Graduation ends and it's still downpouring. I'm like, everyone's going to be stuck in this building. But no, it worked out perfect. So hopefully ours, it's supposed to be good weather, but we'll see.
Right now it says 70.
Yeah, too sunny. Far in the future for these people to predict. So
we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. But we're going to go to a break here for a quick station identification. And we'll be back for hour number 2 of the V&J Morning Show. Stay tuned around the bend for much, much more excitement.
Oh, yeah.
Live from the WDBK studios in Blackwood, this is 91.5 WDBK-FM, Camden County College Radio.
Mornings on WDBK just got a whole lot more fun. From 7 to 9 a.m., Vincent Focht and Jordan Leopold
right now
will take you all the way to work, school, or wherever you need to go. This is the WDBK Morning Show.
Lord knows.
Lord does know. Okay, we are back live 91.5 WDBK. And you heard during the intro playing there that we were both kind of like reminiscing over. We'll see. It's 70. We'll see what happens. I mean, for our graduation coming up on May 15th. Look at that, folks. I remember the date. My brain is like somewhat alive.
Good job, Vince.
Yeah. Thank you. You know what? Thank you. I think the studio audience has something to say for me. I know. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are too kind.
Hey, you got to take the win where you can.
Yeah, I know. We're back. We're back, folks. Second hour of the V&J Morning Show is back rocking and rolling. And as well, we have our V&J Morning Show question. And those of you who don't know anymore, what superpower do you envy the most? And how do you wish to use it? Answer it with the text box in our 91.5 WDBK Instagram story. Or you can text it into the WDBK text line, 856-345 9325. Once again, what superpower do you envy the most and how do you wish to use it? Text board is open as well with the Instagram story at 915WDBK, where you can answer it there as well. Can't wait to see what you guys have to come up with, and we'll check that in a little bit. As promised, I just have to get on the 915 account, and after I do so, we'll be able to check it. But we're also here live on YouTube on the 915 WDBK YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can check us out there. You can see our wonderful faces as well on top of that. But Jordan, we got a whole nother hour we got some interesting stories lined up. That we do. We have some interesting stories lined up for you folks.
So there's an article that I was just talking to Vince about this earlier, talking about deja vu. And so earlier, Vince was telling me, he was sitting on his couch the other day and staring at a box, and he had deja vu.
Yeah, it's just like it comes to me at weird times. Like I'm just sitting there and I'm staring at the most useless looking thing, and I'm just like, no, I've been staring at this useless looking thing before. And now, obviously, the thing that some people are like, of course, you find that you're having deja vu because you're on that couch every night. I'm like, and that is true. But what also happened was it's just, I don't know, it's like it's weird. It's that feeling you get. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you've stared at that piece of furniture before and done it in previous nights. It's like you've been there. It's like you've been there, but in a different dimension, if that makes any sense. Like it's just weird.
I know.
Like you felt it, and a lot of times it happens like you've seen it in dreams before, is the main one that occurs. But I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. Like it happened to me like the other. I don't know. It's like it's hard to describe.
And so there is an article that I pulled up on, I think it was yesterday, that was talking about it because I was interested, because that's just like one of the things that happens to me a lot, deja vu, just randomly too. And so one of the things that they say is travel is a deja vu trigger. So they said typically deja vu is about places, and you tend to feel it most strongly during completely new novel experiences, says deja vu researchers. This is because unfamiliar places offer the biggest potential conflict between the strong sensation that something is familiar and the knowledge that it can't possibly be a memory. Studies have found that the more people travel, the more they experience deja vu. And trust me, like especially like, let's say I might, like, even for my trip that I'm about to go on, like a week or in a week, I know there's going to be a feeling of deja vu I'll have in there, randomly thrown in there. And it just may be because of the travel. It's weird.
Yeah, it's like
so weird.
I've had it before, even when I was little, like flying on planes, things like that. But I had it on like even like cruises. It's like, because I like dreaming like out wide and open, and basically what that means is it's something where you're like you are like when and this is how I've always been, like when I like travel, I like to go to a place that's like warm and something where it's kind of like you feel loose and free. And like when I go on cruises, it's like because you're like one with the environment, because you're out in the cruise, you're in the middle of
you
ocean.
Have no option. You are on water.
You're in the middle of an ocean. It's just like the clouds are there. It's like you're one with the earth, like that. I just love that feeling. When I go away, you're one with like everything. It's just like the sky, you, the ocean. You know,
it's just peaceful.
Well, that's the thing. Peaceful. It's just like, and it's like, I mean, I know our bodies are in tune with, not as much as they would be with all the stuff that we're doing and everything. Like people are, I did this job. Like, and that's even me. I'm not in tune at all when I'm like doing, like I'm working or whatnot. But when I go on vacation, I am.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like, I've had that, but I've noticed that, like the deja vu happening, like on like, like when I'm relaxing. It never happens when I'm like stressed.
Yeah.
It happens when it's like a relaxing period, or you're just sitting there, you're just
daydreaming.
Well, you are. You're just sitting there, and then all of a sudden it's just like,
whoa. I've been here before.
Well, it's just like, whoa. Okay. Anyway, moving on, I guess. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's like, it's a weird, it really is. It's a hard thing to describe, but it's not a hard thing to describe. It's like a certain feeling that every human can relate to.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just, you don't know how to really describe. But people know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know? It's weird. It's weird.
And so there is a second thing. So they say younger people have more deja vu. You'll experience deja vu most often.
Well, yeah, because you're at the beginning of your life still. A lot more time to experience it.
Yeah. And then it says most often when you are young, but not more than about once a month, which was interesting. The frequency drops off to around half the rate by the time you reach 40 or 50. When you're in your 60s, you'll be lucky to have one a year. Which is crazy to think about.
Wow.
That is absolutely insane. So when
you're lucky to have one a year.
So younger people, so I'm 22. So someone like me, I'll have more deja vu moments than someone who is 40 or 50 or even 60.
Right.
Which is absolutely crazy to think about. But trust me, the amount of times I have deja vu is just like, it'll be like once or something like twice a month. Like it's spontaneous.
Yeah,
it's spontaneous.
It is. It happens like it can happen like a couple times during a week.
Exactly.
Or you don't experience it for like sometimes I don't experience it for a month, and all of a sudden it's like
exactly.
So yeah,
it's weird. It's weird. And then also another thing, it says some people have day-long deja vus, which is crazy.
I've never had that.
I've never had
a day long.
I've never had
before.
that.
Like I'll have like spits of it where it happens like for 5 seconds and goes away. But I won't have it for more than that. Like I've never had a full day. No, never had that before.
And then it says for most people, it's a rare and fleeting feeling, but in rare cases, deja vu can be a serious problem. It says Lisa from Manchester started experiencing severe episodes of deja vu at the age of 22 and says they could.
You're done for. Oh no. Great. I'm gonna get like a random text at night. Why are you at my house? I don't know. Well, actually, no. Deja vu doesn't make you see things. It's more so like
just that feeling like, oh, I've been here.
Yeah, that's more so. That if you see me at your house randomly at night, that's okay. That could either be one, I'm a criminal, or two,
that's not
you're
Vince.
going crazy. So
it's three options: one, crazy; two, criminal; or three, that's not Vince.
Well, I mean, who knows? You could see me with as hard as you work, as late as you're up.
That's true.
I see stuff out the corner of my eye all the time when I'm up late.
That's true.
You should have seen me last week when I was getting like 4 hours of sleep per night, especially like literally. I don't know how I did the morning show last week.
Yeah,
because I came in here, I was dead,
dude.
Like I had a late, long day.
It was one of those
too.
Weeks.
Well, it was like after here, I had to go down to 97.3.
Yeah,
with ESPN down the shore. Had to drive an hour, and then I was on, I was helping out, doing work down there.
Yeah,
was down there until like 8. Got home, was like cooked.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, to the point where it was just insane. Oh my Lord.
No deja vu's happening at that point.
No, I was a mess. I'm sitting there like,
yep.
Oh, hello, darling. Oh, sorry, your chair.
Your dog's like, oh my goodness, he's loosened again.
Yeah, my dog looked at. Well, he came over to me, and then I'm like half dead. I'm like, nah. How are you? How are you doing? How you doing? You have some energy. I wish I had that.
I'm crying.
Anyway, let's go over here. Oh,
that's usually the feeling.
Look at this couch.
All right, so there is a little bit more to the to what happened to this lady from Manchester.
Oh, geez, Manchester lady has more to offer.
And then it says she'd wake up in the morning sometimes and straight away feel the sense of familiarity. There we go.
Okay.
And then she said Lisa's episodes became more frequent and intense, affecting all of her senses, as you can hear in the clip. Oh, and then it has a clip below, blah, 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 talking about some other stuff. But
there's other stuff. Okay,
that's one of the other parts. So some people can have day-long deja vu, which is absolutely wild. And that I feel like that I don't know. That just sounds like it hurts your brain. That just sounds like
yeah, because you don't know what. Like, okay, like what the heck, it
literally just sounds like it hurts.
What's the thing is, it's kind of just like you don't know what the heck, because it's all familiar. So I've never had that. And if I do have that, I don't want to have it because that sounds awful.
No,
that
sounds like a headache.
What's the thing? It's like, I experienced this before, even though it's my first time ever meeting you. Like if I go up to someone I've never met before in my life and I'm like, I've met you before, that's going to be creepy. Most likely I'm going to be checked into an insane asylum by that person. But like I can already imagine a job interview with a boss I've never ever met before.
I got the job already.
Yeah. Oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I have number one, I have the job already. Number two, your name's Samantha, right? Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're a stalker. Get out of my office right now. Security. Like, what the?
I can't.
I tell you what.
That's definitely something you do not want. No, we do not want any long-term deja vu. Actually, call in or text in with the text line 856-345-9325. That is 856-345-9325. You guys can call or text in to describe your deja vu episodes if you do have them frequently, like we were just discussing. Because That's something that happens to us often, but nothing day long because that is insane. And now I do have another story for you. This one is hilarious. So the Boston Bakery pleads for the return of giant ice cream cone mascot.
Oh, glad we could just like go around the bend and go from massive deja vu to the ice cream mascot.
Oh, yeah. I saw this and I was like, I have to put this in here. There's no way I don't. And so the co-owner of a Boston bakery is offering baked goods as a reward for the safe return of the eatery's mascot, a large plastic ice cream cone named Swirly.
What is anything anymore?
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, what is anything anymore at this point?
Oh, dude. And it says Swirly, a fixture outside of a flour bakery on the Boston Common, was initially feared to have blown away during the winter, but co-owner Joanne Chang said she now has a good reason to believe the mascot is still nearby.
Oh, thank goodness. I was really, putting a mental breakdown on top of that one. I needed to know what happened to my little ice cream cone.
Where's it? This thing is just moving. Okay. It says, quote, he was possibly spotted in a nearby dorm window looking down longly at home, and we have reason to believe he may be confused about where he is. Dude, this is hilarious. She said all the bakery wants is Swirly's safe return. To anyone who is temporarily sheltering him, thank you for protecting him this winter. Please return him safely, no questions asked, in exchange for baked goods or our internal gratitude.
Hey, God bless. Like, well, dude, what am I supposed to do with that information?
I can just imagine this. You go outside one day, you have your bakery, Mr. Swirly, your long-loved term mascot is just there every single morning when you walk out there.
Now, question: is he one of the guys that can flip the sign around, do the thing with the twirly sign or something like that?
I think Swirly, it was just a big lovable mascot.
Swirly doesn't swirl a sign.
No, Swirly doesn't.
Then what the heck's the point of Swirly? Get him out of here. Is he vanilla?
It's vanilla.
I knew it. It's always the vanilla ice cream cones. It's always them.
Yeah, it's vanilla.
It's always them. I knew it.
Swirly is, he's a stationary. Was a stationary mascot. Not anymore. He's on the move.
Oh, jeez.
Swirly's on the move.
Nothing like an ice cream cone running down the street. Mr. Softy drives? No, he runs. Like, what is that? Like, what is this?
I can't. Dude, could you just imagine
undergroundnews.com? What are you on?
Don't worry about it, okay?
My lord.
I can just imagine. Could you imagine you're just driving your kid and like on, let's say, Highway 95, and then you just
no, he'd fall in a hole the way that the highway is. Jeez.
And then you hear your kid, hey, it's Mr. Swirly. What are you talking? Huh?
Oh, look, he's camping in the left lane. Get out. Move over. Get out of the way.
Dude, I will never get over that. That is actually crazy. If someone actually did steal Mr. Swirly, I'm not going to lie. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of messed up. That is actually messed up. If I find out someone actually went ahead and stole the ice cream mascot, dude, that's wrong. That is wrong.
He stole my mascot, the ice cream mascot. He ran away.
Dude, that is actually insane.
I mean, taxes and your ice cream mascot running down the road.
Guaranteed.
Running down the road with one of those things on his back. I don't know.
Dude, could you imagine you see it like could you imagine you go by a Cold Stone? Is that Mr. Swirly?
I mean, if Mr. Swirly, okay, here's another thing. First off, Mr. Swirly should not be camping in the left lane.
Oh,
if
absolutely
he's
not.
Going down the highway. Number two,
absolutely not.
Right. Number two, he's a vanilla ice cream cone. All right, so that's a problem within itself. Of course, he's vanilla, because why not? Problems all over the place right there. Number three, right? Number three, right?
Yeah.
Why is he running? Why is he running away? Come on, Mr. Swirly, what are we doing?
We don't know.
Some random ice cream mascot that Jordan just decided to bring up. Now I'm invested. I want to hear about Mr. Swirly. Is he faster than Mr. Softy? I don't think so. Mr. Softy's got a slow-moving truck. Actually, you may be hell. Some of these guys drive the trucks. You may be faster than Mr. Softy.
I was about to say. I don't know about that.
You actually may be faster. I don't know what to tell you.
With a name like Mr. Swirly, I would expect it to be faster than Mr. Softy. I don't know why.
I don't know. Mr. Softy. I don't know. He'd be. I mean, it literally says on the back of the truck, like slow moving vehicle, but damn. Who said anything about 2 miles per hour? I mean, come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? You know, if the kid's not coming out the house to get the ice cream, okay, that sounds bad. All right. If the people aren't coming out the house with the ice cream, they're just not going to come out. The kids aren't coming out. Okay. If the people not coming out the house with the ice cream, they're not coming out the house. You don't need to be going 2 miles per hour down the street. Okay. What are we doing? All right. Speed it up to 5 at least.
Another clip for the record books.
Oh boy, we're making a run in these final couple of weeks before we graduate.
Oh yeah, trust me, we're making the most of these 2 weeks.
Oh
now
boy.
I do have another story. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna mark that. I'm gonna mark that right there. Oh yeah. So
God,
a Guinness World Record. California man does 12,412,000 pull-ups in 24 hours.
Wow. So let's just not hope he has to do anything with his arms because they're like you probably can't feel them anymore.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Man, at least he doesn't need to take painkillers. There's no nerves left,
dude. If you are doing 12,412,
here's the thing. With 4,412, people would think, oh, it's got to be someone who's pretty buff. No, not necessarily.
This dude isn't.
It's endurance. You know, that doesn't mean that you have to be like, because I love the people that are just like, oh, that must mean you're strong. You look at here, and you even see at the college, like people that are real, like I work out. I'm not saying I'm buff, but
yeah,
I work out. I could do, how much did I do? It was like 27 straight pull-ups. Okay, whatever. But, and then obviously your arms start, feeling it. It's not
then your arms start crying.
It's not about being big in terms of pull-ups. It's about your endurance. And like you'll see these jack guys come up. They can't do consecutive ones in a row. Doesn't mean they're not strong. But it's the endurance, it's the continuous motion of it. It's like I'm not the type to be explaining this really. I just work out and the muscles do what they need to do. But to be honest,
Vincent said, I just make sure I'm efficient.
I work out and the muscles they react to it, and then that happens. But
hey, it's not allowed to.
No, it's like it's the endurance. But seriously, for someone to be able to do that, I mean, you have to be. I mean, is there a picture of him?
Yeah,
on the site.
Yeah, he's like you said. It's just I'm gonna send it to you, but
okay,
he's not buff. He's just that's muscular endurance. That's literally the best way I can describe it. It's just muscular endurance. I guess, which is crazy for 12. Like that's the other part. Like 12,000 pull-ups in 24 hours, dude. I pray
if you
that you don't happen to lift up a pencil.
Yeah, if you want, send it to me through the group me. I can share it on the live stream screen. To show people.
Oh yeah.
What I'm talking about or what we're talking about because I want to see this guy too. And I'm sure there's people watching on the live stream that also want to see what this guy looks like. Because I'm very invested in that. So we'll try to have that up on the stream in a little bit. Again, we are streaming live on YouTube here at the 91.5 WDBK YouTube channel. The link for the YouTube stream you can find on our Instagram story. So that there's that as well. If you want to see our faces, and that'd be pretty interesting as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm really interested to see what this guy looks like here. I'm invested now. You got me on it now.
I got you.
Uh-oh.
And then there's a story with it too. But
there's more.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a whole story on him. When you do 12,000 push-ups in 24 hours, people are going to write about you.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, especially if you got the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah. So I feel like I was talking to somebody. Was it you?
May have been
for the Guinness World Records thing. For like, there's always a record for something.
Oh yeah. We talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Yeah. I knew it.
Yeah.
So like that. See, that's another thing. I feel that I literally, like I said, feel like there's always a world record for something. If it's not this, it's that. If it's not, picking up a mug 20 times, it's doing 12,000 push-ups. Or something like that. Or 12,000 pull-ups. What he did.
I got the link.
And then you'll see photos of him.
Oh, this is wow. So here, I'll be a nice guy now.
Yeah, I know. I just gave you the straight link. But so the article, a 22-year-old Virginian athlete able to perform 12,412 pull-ups in 24 hours in an attempt to break the Guinness World Record.
So here it is, folks. On the stream, if you guys can see here, I'll add it.
Not
to the
super.
So here it is.
Not super like
Here he is. So if you're watching the YouTube stream right now, we have him up, and this is the guy right here that we are currently talking about. I mean, he looks. I mean, yeah,
exactly. You see my point.
I can see what you're talking about. I mean, he's got
muscle, but it's not like.
Well, that's the thing. But he's skinny, you know.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing about it. He's skinny, on, you know, with that. And I mean, I'm looking at it right here as I scroll down. Well, here, so he's got. I'm looking at this one photo. So he's got tape on his arm. Yeah, I mean, he's strong. You know, I'm not saying. He is built. He is strong, but he's got tape around his arms. Wow, that's unbelievable. How long ago did this happen? 2 days? It's all saying 2 days ago. Every single photo.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Wow.
Or like 2 or 3 days ago.
Guinness, yeah. 12,412. 22-year-old. Jeez.
24 hours.
Oh, Jordan, I guess you have to compete with him now. You're 22. Yeah. Wow.
Vince, you go first.
I go first. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
You go first.
I don't know about that one, folks.
Yeah, my 24 hours are gonna be filled with other stuff. I don't know. I still have to hit the gym this week. I haven't gone once. So.
Oh, wow, this guy. Well, I mean, as busy as you are. I mean, again, like I worked out last night, but I have to tell you, I usually do every other night with my workouts. You know, I space them out because that's how I like to do. Like I'll grind and then I'll space it out.
Oh yeah.
But I got to tell you, throughout the semester, there have been times I've only worked out like twice a week or once a week because it's just been so much of a constant overload. Like, and there are times it's like I get home, I may have like an hour to do it, but I'm just like,
I'm not putting
it's just like the one day I got home and I had a massive headache. I'm like, I'm not going to push myself because I'm the last thing I need. Oh, great, you worked out, but now I'm dead sick the next day, you know? So I'm not about to go down that road.
Business decision.
Yeah, well, it is. It's like, you know, something where I'm not about to go down that road. I can't afford to be sick because that's something I thought about. I'm just like, you can't afford. I can't. No, you know, no, this is not going to happen. So, yeah, I tell you what, fun. But we're going to go to a quick stoppage right here, a quick break here on 91.5 WDBK. And once we come around the bend once again, we'll have some more interesting stories. We'll even squeak the sports segment in there as well. And then later in the show, we will have Carlos Torres, our producer. Yes, he will come in for the final segment of the show to finish it all out. So just more things to stay updated on right there, folks. We still have one heck of an 8 o'clock hour in the books for you, even though half of it is pretty much over. We got more rock and roll and ready to go for you here live 91.5 WDBK.
91.5 WDBK-FM has its text line back. You can text in to our student shows at 856-345-WDBK or being 856-345-9325. Join our conversation, and if you have a request, let us know. That's once again 856-345-9325.
The CCC Foundation will be hosting a night of sports, storytelling, and cinema. Camden County College will host the semi-quincentennial celebration of sports movies featuring sports talk personalities like Ray Didinger and Glenn Macnow. The event takes place Wednesday, May 20th at the Dennis Flyer Theater on the Blackwood campus. The program begins at 7:30 p.m. with a VIP pre-show at 6:30. The evening will highlight memorable moments from sports films along with discussion and commentary from the featured guests. The event is presented by Camden County College Foundation. For additional information, visit Camden County College online.
On March 24th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Financial Literacy Workshop with Fulton Bank will take place in Taft 104 at the Student Success and Retention Center. The evening virtual option is also available if you cannot make it to the day 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. event. Once again, the Financial Literacy Workshop with Fulton Bank at the Student Success and Retention Center will take place in Taft 104 on March 24th. Camden County College has a dental hygiene program. Our dental hygiene clinic is located on the Blackwood campus where they offer preventative care. Services available include digital x-rays, deep cleanings, fluoride treatments, nutritional counseling, tobacco cessation, plaque control, digital scanning, and comprehensive periodontal evaluation. Patient care at the clinic is managed by experienced dental hygienists and monitored by supervising dentists. The clinic is located in Halpern Hall on the Blackwood campus and is open Monday through Thursday. Please call 856-374-4930 for more information on how to schedule an appointment.
Potential graduates would have been sent a letter to complete a graduation packet with their faculty advisor or advisement center staff. It is important to apply for graduation first. All potential graduates will receive communication from TASL with information on how to RSVP for commencement. Visit the graduation application process webpage for complete details.
If you are looking to get more involved on Camden County College's campus, there is a way to do that. You can call 856-227-7200 extension 4374 or go to camdencc.edu/student life and clubs and organizations for more information. That is to get involved on campus with student life and activities.
Camden County College Tutoring Services. We are here to help you succeed. Do you want a little extra support to boost your confidence and grades? Camden County College is here for you. Our tutoring services offer personalized guidelines to help you master your coursework, achieve your goals, and stay on track to graduate. Find us on the second floor of Wolverton Library at our Blackwood campus and in the Student Learning Center on our Camden campus. We also offer remote and limited online tutoring options for flexible support wherever you are. Our dedicated tutors are here to empower you every step of the way. Don't hesitate. Reach out and let's achieve your best together.
The CCC Foundation will be hosting a night of sports, storytelling, and cinema. Camden County College will host the semi-quincentennial celebration of sports movies featuring sports talk personalities like Ray Didinger and Glenn Macnow. The event takes place Wednesday, May 20th at the Dennis Flyer Theater on the Blackwood campus. The program begins at 7:30 p.m. with a VIP pre-show at 6:30. The evening will highlight memorable moments from sports films along with discussion and commentary from the featured guests. The event is presented by Camden County College Foundation. For additional information, visit Camden County College online.
Hey, it's Corey from WDBK, and you can listen to my pop show every Tuesday from 2 to 3 p.m. right here on 91.5 WDBK-FM.
It is now time to get you back to the WDBK Morning Show with Vincent Focht and Jordan Leopold right here on 91.5 WDBK-FM.
Welcome back, live 91.5 WDBK for the V&J Morning Show here on hour number 2 and segment number 2 of hour number 2 as we're getting rock and roll. Myself, Vincent Focht, along with Jordan Leopold. We'll have Carlos Torres on in a little bit, but first off, folks, we have the sports segment. Yes, folks, the 91.5 WDBK sports segment with your latest highlights and analysis. And going right to it with the Philly teams, well, it's literally been a complete reverse. And what do I mean by that? Well, remember how last week, literally, this past couple of weeks, I was talking so happy on the Flyers and Sixers, and I was talking so down on the Philadelphia Phillies.
Well, that had been.
The Phillies were the worst team in baseball. It was unbelievable. They were so, unbelievably bad. It wasn't even funny. But, they've been on a little bit of a heater going on here. They've been going on a little bit of a heater. They have
out the jerseys again.
Well, so far that they swept the San Francisco Giants. They won the series against the Miami Marlins, and as well, they won the series currently against the almost said Oakland Athletics, the Sacramento Athletics. So the Phils have been on. They've been doing something here,
going on a run.
Hopefully, they can stay that way. Now, from going to the worst team in baseball to the second in the NL is crazy.
That is.
And now I understand. Now, the teams in the NL East are not exactly the greatest thing in the world, right? The Phils are now 17-20. The best team in the NL East is the Braves, 26-12. But, you have the Nationals right behind the Phils at 17-20, the Marlins at 16-21, and the beautiful, sucky New York Mets at 14-22. they show no signs of life. But the Phillies are on a 4-game winning streak. They're 8.5 games behind Atlanta, but they are 8-2 in their last 10 games. That was a complete opposite of their over 10-game losing streak that they had not that long ago. But, I mean, the hitting is starting to come back, and something where you're starting to see, contributions from all around the lineup from your main guys, of Bryce Harper, who's been hitting very well these past couple of games. I mean, it just seems like something is starting to click here once again. Garcia, I mean, you even look at yesterday's game. Garcia at 4 at-bats had 2 hits. Mundo Sosa had one heck of a game at 4 at-bats with 2 hits. JT was able to get 2 hits. Brandon Marsh was able to get 3 hits at 4 at-bats. It's going all around the lineup. You're not just seeing it from one guy, but you're seeing it from all over the place.
Yeah.
And that's kind of been the whole entire thing, is getting runners on base, which they've been able to do. And it's nuts. Literally, yesterday, total for the team, 12 hits, right? You go to the game before that when the Phillies won 9-1, 14 hits. You go to the game prior to that against the Miami Marlins, right? 7 hits. They won that game 1-0 to finalize out that series. But still, they are putting the barrel on the ball. This is all that they needed to do, was being able to make some type of contact. Some type, right? That's all I've been asking for. That's all anyone's been asking for. It's not about trying to crush the ball, hitting it out of the park.
No.
The Phils, I mean, the plate discipline.
Yeah.
When I get on this, I always love doing the rage and rant, but it's true. The plate discipline for this team, and I think any Phillies fan can really agree with me on this.
Oh, yeah.
Has been an issue since 2022. Even though they had a great run in 2022, it's been a problem. And I know Nick Castellanos, you want to talk about plate discipline, that was literally all over him. That was his nickname, was bad plate discipline. He's stinking it up over in San Diego right now at this point in time. So he's not our problem anymore. Thank God. The guy's an absolute. I mean, don't
got to worry about that anymore.
I can say a lot of words on him, but no, it's something where it's plate discipline has been a huge issue, as I stated before. I know I sound like a broken record, but the fact of like the Phillies chasing the low and the way pitches, the Phillies always, trying to beat the heck out of somebody's fastball, even though they can't hit it, or they're going for the slider, falling for the slider. Bryce Harper being a sucker for that sometimes. I mean, you look at the batting leaders. I mean, Brandon Marsh has been a big portion of it. He's batting .336 this year. And especially in these past games, I mean, he's been a huge force and a big reason on why they've been able to, get as much success as they've been having. But I mean, at this point in time, the averages have been rising, and it's really great to see. Obviously, Brandon Marsh, he's been doing an incredible job, but having the guys that put the ball in play, you have Justin Crawford, a rookie who, I mean, a lot of people want him to win batting champion, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, with the whole situation that's arising, I still don't understand some of the Phillies lineup thoughts. And I know, where the lineups come from and with the Phils, a lot of them come not necessarily from the managers. A lot of people think the managers are the ones that are creating the lineups. It's not. It's the front office saying, from going to our analytics department saying, okay, this is how so-and-so is batting. This is how so-and-so is batting at this part of the order, at this time of the game, against this pitcher, against lefties. He bats this well against lefties. This guy bats this well against righties. We'll put him later in the order. We'll put him up, this, that, the other thing. It's all analytics. And I will be one of those boomers, and I know Nick Earnshaw talks about this as well, and we agree on this, right? And I will sound like a boomer when saying this, but analytics has completely destroyed this game. It has gone from managers and front offices, but more so managers.
Yeah.
Coming from that, feeling out their team, knowing their team. Instead, now it is all analytics. It's all, well, this guy does good at this point in the game at this time against this pitcher, or against a lefty, or against a righty. This guy does better against righties. Just put him here. Those blah, 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 blah. And I get it. Analytics, they do help, right? Because it shows the history and it shows how players are against a certain guy. But you have to feel out your team. And I think that's really what's missing so much from, especially from today's MLB, especially from today's baseball.
Yeah.
Is it's like it's a ghost factor. It's not existing. It's something where, we'll just kind of throw this out there, or the analytics department said this is how we have to go, and then the manager kind of just relays that information. You know, it's not, the manager doesn't necessarily manage in respect of making the lineup anymore. People think like, I don't know what Rob Thompson's doing with creating this lineup back when he was the manager of the Phillies. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's not Rob Thompson, folks. It's it's your front office. It's your analytics team that is making this, not Rob Thompson. He can make little changes here and there with pinch hitters, things like that. But overall, the main and final decision is made by that crew behind the scenes that you don't see, that wears suits. So, yeah.
It goes top down.
Well, it does.
It always goes top down. Trust me. When any type of like big decision making, you always, especially the ones that just feel odd.
Yeah.
You can feel them out too. The ones that feel, it's like, why is he out there out of all people? And then once you go back, like you said, it goes top down.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It's and I don't think people realize it because they're constantly going after, like, now it's Rob Mattingly, who is the new manager of the Phils, right? Who took over as interim manager for the Fightins. Yeah. But I mean, it's still, I mean, now you're 8-2 in your past 10 games. I mean, they've obviously responded to him. But it's still a fact that it's, I don't want to call a manager a figurehead because they still have decisions made, but it's more, again, it's like, he's not controlling the lineups. He can do pinch hitters and the other, whatever it may be, but he's getting the main talking from his, from that front office. But it's still, at the end of the Phils, the fielding has been better. And it's been like the on base percentage. I mean, you have Harper actually leading that. He was struggling like crazy to get on base before, but now he's with a 367 on that. RBI, Bryce Harper again leads in that. This is a guy, and by the way, there's been a lot of drama coming out about this, and obviously, if you know any Philly team, drama, they go so well together, right?
It's a Philly thing.
It is a Philly thing. Yeah, absolutely, Jordan. It is.
It's a Philly thing.
I came at the the off season of Dave Dombrowski, right, coming out and saying about Bryce Harper that he's not elite, and and I can understand that. The way he's been playing, especially these past 2 seasons, I can say he is not elite. I will agree with you on that, and I know there may be some people out there listening to this like, oh, what the heck are you're saying? Bryce Harper's not elite. He's the big three. He's the main man. I'm like, folks, this isn't 2022 anymore.
Exactly.
We're talking about the present. We're talking about what I saw. We're talking about what I saw last season. Yeah. We're talking about what I've seen so far this season. Now, things he's been starting to put on the Jets. I'm not going to ignore that. But at the end of the day, you also have to take into consideration that he has not been the same player that he once was, especially in this time with the Nationals and as well with his time at the beginning of his Phillies tenure.
Yeah.
So I have to admit that. There's no way around it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is what it is. But he's been putting on the Jets as a like he's been actually, putting hits, putting the bat to the ball, and he's been a big factor. He got a couple that literally came off a 2 home run night a couple games ago.
Yeah.
So, I'll give it to him. He is being a big contributor to this team's success and why they've been winning so many games as of late. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But I need it to be consistent.
See, that's the one thing. That's the one thing.
Absolutely.
That's the one, especially here's the other part, the payment part. When they getting paid,
well, that's the thing,
when they getting paid as such.
Yeah. Well, see, that's another thing, and this was brought up, many different times, many different sports talk hosts, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But you look at it, right? If you and me sucked at our job and made constant mistakes, like, I mean, all over. And I understand, it's professional game, things are going to happen. I understand that. Sports, it happens. You have bad games, right?
That happens, yeah.
But not all the time, right? Not consistently. Like if you and me go into our job and we crap the bed constantly, and we have like a whole, like these guys will have a down, not a down week, not a down 2 weeks, a down 2 months.
Yeah.
Right?
Dry spell.
If we did that, you get the boot. You'd be sitting in the office for the talking. Sorry, but this is just not going to work. You're going to be sent for that unfortunate conversation. You're going to be sent for that unfortunate conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Now, these guys, on the other hand, you get paid millions of dollars. Obviously you get a lot of talk in the media. You get a lot of negative talk, but you're still getting paid. The Phillies, you know how much the Phillies are? The Phillies are playing hundreds of millions of dollars to players that are not playing for them, by the way.
That's always the hardest part.
Nick Castellanos, they're paying. They're paying a couple. They're still paying Taijuan Walker, by the way, because they cut him.
Oh my!
Because that was something you just had to eat the money. He was a disgrace beyond. I mean, and again, like I don't want to put this out there because I think there's been a lot of wrongdoing put out there about Taiwan Walker.
Yeah.
He's not a bad guy. I'm not saying he's a bad teammate or anything. Like you could tell by the interview, he's a nice guy. You know, I don't want to, like, people are saying, oh, you know, he sucks. I'm like, I'll agree. He's not an MLB pitcher by any means. I understand that. He's fallen off heavily from what he used to be.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, it's something where, you know, he's just not it. Nice guy, not it. They had to cut it. They had to eat the money. In that situation, you have to own up to your mistakes and say, like, hey, we screwed up.
Bite the bullet.
You do. At that point, I mean, as bad as he was pitching,
you
know, even if you put him in the bullpen, it was like you were holding your breath. So you had to eat it. It was unfortunate. You had to do what you had to do. But the Phillies are paying hundreds of millions of dollars to players that aren't playing for them. So there is that. But you're getting contributors once again. And main thing is from your stars, from guys that you would expect to be doing so. You know, Kyle Schwarber, he's been on a little bit of a tough one as he struck out 5 times in a row going back to that Miami Marlins series. Literally his first time on base again after those 5 strikeouts, he walked. But his team, the Phillies dugout, actually stood up and started clapping. And he was laughing like it was all fun. It wasn't like, oh, look at it, like they were talking bad on him or anything, but they were.
It was
like, you know how the guys are in the locker room or whatever, clubhouse, whatever it may be, and you know he got on base with a walk, and they all started standing up and clapping, and you know giving him an encore to first base because I mean it's Miami Marlins Stadium, it's completely empty. The Marlins don't have fans.
Yeah.
But so he heard it loud and clear. In other words. But it's at the end of the day, you know, 8-2 in your last 10 games. The Phillies are turning it around. This is what I would have hoped them, would have liked them to do, and they're doing it.
Yeah.
They got to stay consistent. You know, they're winning against the teams they need to win on. I mean, you're going up against an Athletics team that is, I'm not going to say completely drained, but, you know, nothing special. You know, the Athletics, they're 18-18. I'm not saying they can't do anything this year, but, you know, again, it's a team that the Phillies should beat, knowing the two rosters, you know, comparing. And now you go up against the next series, you go up against the Rockies in South Philadelphia, which you lost the series to. And by the way, the Rockies, they're the Rockies. You know, they're not as bad as they were in previous years this season.
Yeah.
But they're not great. You got to win that series, especially with your roster. You got to win it. You then go up against Boston in Boston, and you go to Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, that should be easy.
I mean, the Rockies this year.
That should be easy, dub.
It should be. Well, Pittsburgh is just that they're a non-event. You know, you ask anyone in Pittsburgh sports, they're like, oh, yeah, we love the Penguins. We love the Steelers. We have a baseball team. Like, it's a shame because they have one of probably the most like scenic stadiums in the MLB, but they suck every year. Like, literally, they suck
it's
every
one of those
year.
Things. They look pretty, but
dare I say I won't say that because I know you the Jets of the MLB. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. But yeah, the Phillies going up against the Rockies 3-game series after the Athletics again. Their final game against the Athletics is tonight at 6:40 p.m. in South Philadelphia, and then they go up against the Rockies 14-23. That's the Rockies' record. No reason they shouldn't beat them, but again, it's the Phillies. You never know. And then to close out the sports segment, you have the 76ers, which unfortunately lost last night's game to the Knicks in a close one, 108-102. Hey, it was better than what they lost by in the game previous to that, where they were down by almost 40 at a specific point.
It was
that was painful, but still, I mean, it's unfortunate that they couldn't come home with the victory. They lost 137-98 game 1 in New York, and then they lost to the Knicks yesterday in New York once again, 108-102. So that was a tough one at the very end, but the Sixers, once again, they weren't making the buckets. They weren't, putting, defense. They weren't forcing fouls when they needed to. And it was something where, again, with the whole type of, planning out of that game on the Sixers part, it wasn't the smartest thing. I would rather take a 2 than have them go up for a 3 constantly. And that's what the Sixers were going. Always trying to go for the hero shot. Always trying to go for the hero shot. It didn't work. And this is what I said to you last week.
Live by it.
Well, here I said it. I mean, I said it last week. The Sixers, if they're on, and this was kind of that whole theme of the Celtics series.
Oh yeah,
the Sixers are on with their shooting from the 3-point line. They're gonna win. I don't know what else to tell you.
Like they just did
against the Celtics, right? They're gonna win. But we saw some of those games in that Celtics series where the shooting was off, and the Celtics, being one of the best, if not the best, rebounding team in the NBA, made them pay for it. That's why the Sixers were losing in that series at the point, because their shooting was not coming up to par. Celtics were getting the rebound, taking it back the other way, making it work.
Easy points.
Yeah. So that's where those losses were coming from. But the Sixers finished off the season being on point. Oh, sorry. Finished off that series being on point.
Mm-hmm.
So far for this Knicks series, they haven't been doing that. They've been going up for the hero ball. It hasn't been there, and they've been getting punished by it.
Badly.
Constantly.
Badly.
The Knicks shoved it down their throats. I don't know what else to tell you. They weren't, Brunson, they were allowing him to do what he needed to do. He got 26 points. Maxey, I think it was like he only scored, it was 6 points in like the third or fourth quarter or something like that. It was one of those two. It was kind of like all of a sudden, they disappeared. I don't know what else to put it. They disappeared.
I don't know how to describe it. It's gonna be one of those. They got a lot. They just gotta.
You had 20. You had 12 points in the fourth quarter. You outscored them in the first quarter of yesterday's contest.
It was looking up. Yesterday was looking like.
Well, yeah, they were leading. When I looked at halftime, it was looking somewhat convincing.
Exactly.
They were leading. And of course, if you're a Philly fan, not to trust anything when they're leading halfway through. You know that.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's. Yeah, I tell you what. I really do. But yeah, that's a whole nother thing. And then to finalize out the sports segment with the Philadelphia Flyers, another team that is down by 2 in their series to the Carolina Hurricanes, the juggernaut in the East, especially where the Flyers, they lost, unfortunately, their second game. The first game they lost 3-0 to Carolina, Hurricanes just completely outplayed them. The second game they lost in overtime. The Flyers were leading 2-0 in that game. Carolina came back to tie it. And then overtime, it was just not it. There was some controversial calls. There was a goaltender call that should have been called goaltender interference as the Carolina Hurricanes slammed the stick down on Dan Vladar's glove, freeing the puck up, and there was some questionable things,
some sus stuff.
There was some sus stuff that went down that game. But the Flyers, in OT, they played extremely well. They just couldn't get the job done, and that's been the whole thing. Being able to put the puck in the back of the net, being able to get good quality shots on net. Kind of struggle with that at times in the season, but again, that's the Flyers. The Hurricanes, the number 1 seed, going against the Flyers, number 8 seed. I said it before, and I'll say it again. With the Flyers, whatever happens, happens. You made it in the playoffs. You had a 3.8% to even make the playoffs in the beginning of March.
You're good.
You beat the Pittsburgh Penguins in the first round. Well, I hate with all my heart. And now you're going up against the Hurricanes. Again, I would like to see them win and continue to go on. The series isn't over. The Flyers are known to come back from series. Trust me. Boston, 2010, they were losing the series 3 games to none.
And
Flyers came all the way back. And the funny thing about that was they won the final game, game 7, coming back from a 3-0 lead.
Beautiful.
Boston had a 3. So not only was Boston leading the series in 2010, 3-0 games, 3 games to none, but when the Flyers came all the way back, won 3 games in a row, and then won the 4th game, game 7, they were losing game 7, 3-0. They came back and won it 4-3. They won the series 4-3, coming back from 3-0, and they won the last game being down 3-0 and won that 4-3. That I will never forget. I was only 5 years old, but I will never, ever forget that I can tell you. Who says it can't happen again? That team wasn't supposed to be there in 2010. This team isn't supposed to, quote, quote, be here either. But who knows what can happen? The hopes are still high. But they play in South Philadelphia tonight at 8 o'clock. The Ignite the Orange will be back in the Xfinity Mobile Arena, and we'll see exactly what happens. Hopefully, the Philly crowd can help this team get on the board. I would like the Flyers to at least get 1 and not get swept. But
that would be dope.
We'll see what happens. I'm keeping my hopes up. I think these young kids still have a chance to get the job done and could really punch it home for Carolina. As again, 4 out of the past 6 seasons, Carolina has been in the postseason.
Yeah.
They have lost in the second round. They're known to choke in the second round. Who says they can't do it for a 5th season out of the past 7? Who knows?
It's possible. It's possible.
Who knows? We'll see what happens. But now, we're going to go to a real quick break. When we come back from this real quick break, we're going to have somebody join us on the other side. Yeah, Carlos Torres will be joining us. Yes, sir. He'll be coming on in a little bit here on 91.5 WDBK. Stick around for the celebrity appearance.
91.5 WDBK-FM has its text line back. You can text into our student shows at 856-345-WDBK or being 856-345-9325. Join our conversation, and if you have a request, let us know. That's once again 856-345-9325. The NJ Division of Vocational Rehabilitation is holding a targeted hiring event for individuals with disabilities and service-connected veterans. It will take place at Camden County College, 200 College Drive, in the Connector Building in Blackwood. It will take place on Wednesday, April 29th, 2026, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Brunch will be provided for employers. All counties in New Jersey are welcome.
Hey, it's Imani from WDBK, and you can listen to my pop show at 2 p.m. Friday right here on 91.5.
It is now time to get you back to the WDBK Morning Show with Vincent Focht and Jordan Leopold right here on 91.5 WDBK-FM.
We are back here live, 91.5 WDBK. Look at this. Look what we have. Carlos. I don't know. Does he have his mic on is the big question. We'll have to see. I don't know. He's on, but we can see him on the screen.
He's alive and well.
Yes, but I don't know. He may need to come in the studio. I don't know. We can see him.
I'm about to say he's there.
He's there. We know he's there. I see him. He's.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there he is. There he is. I hear him.
You hear him?
Yes. I hear
him. All right.
What's going on, Carlos? What's going on?
How y'all doing?
Hey, we're making it. See, look at this. See, we're using our new fun tech and everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, we're making it work. We're making it work over here. But how's everything going? As I just like throw my headphones at the thing. But all right. But yeah, how we doing, Carlos? I mean, you've had to listen through this whole morning show. I mean, how we feeling over there after listening to us?
Yeah. Y'all doing great. We got new technology and stuff like that. So it's good. It's good over here.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So, Jordan, do you have? I know we were talking about vacationing beforehand. We were talking about, what was it, before the
cruises.
We were talking about cruises. Because I'll be on one. I know Jordan's going to be on one later in July.
Yeah.
He's still planning his out.
Yeah.
His is still being planned out. But I have to say, what would you rather be on in terms of a cruise? Would you rather be on one that is only going to one destination and you're there for like 3 or so days, right? Or would you rather be one of those cruises that goes like it sails throughout the Caribbean, but you're stopping at a different place every single day? The only problem is you're only there from 9 a.m. until like 5 o'clock when the ship leaves.
Yeah.
I think for right now, I think I would do like a stationary right now.
Okay.
Like, I know that, I'm gonna be there on time, take my time, enjoy the cruise and stuff like that. Enjoy the the scenery.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I don't want to be the one that that we're going from place to place and then they end up leaving me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
They will. That's the problem. They will. They will.
I know. Well, that's the whole thing. It's like, we talked about this a little bit before, but it's like, the ships have a schedule and they won't stop for you. And it's not like, and again, like, especially I always get mad at people when they do this, because it's like, especially at the cruise I go on, like we're stopped at the destination for 3 days. The third day we leave, but it's made clear constantly the ship
back on
leaves.
The ship.
Yeah, it leaves at 3 o'clock. All aboard time is 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
It's made known throughout the whole voyage.
Mm-hmm.
It's made known, especially when you're in port.
Yeah.
And like the day of, like that morning when you wake up on the intercom, it is said, all aboard time, 2 o'clock. Please be back by 2 o'clock. We encourage you to not go far.
Yeah.
They will even say that. We encourage you, because again, like if something goes wrong, like now if like a ferry issue happens that you can't control, that the cruise line will understand that. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you're just late, they'll wait for you for a little bit. But after like it gets to a half hour mark, they will leave, because number one, the ship's on the schedule. Number two, the ship paid for a certain amount of port time.
Mm-hmm.
Port expenses are they're
real.
There.
They're real.
They are. So the cruise line's technically not supposed to be at a port, too long, unless there's an emergency of like a like especially if you're at your main port, if it's a shipment is late, or something like that. But they'll only wait for you for so long if it's like the cruise line doesn't know anything about it, or if like it's like if it's just you being late.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you.
They do. It said we're leaving you. That's what I tell you.
Yeah,
they on the time schedule just like us.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
exactly. They be like, man, we on board. If I'm sorry for you if you ain't on time.
Yeah. And they even sound the alarm and everything. They give you chances. That's the other part. It's not like they just go ahead. Oh, we're gone. No.
Well, because I know now with the ships, like they know how many passengers are back, because like with the ships now they have the key cards.
Yes.
And every time you leave the ship and get back on the ship, especially in port, you have to, they scan your key card. And obviously when you first get on board the ship at the terminal, they take a photo of you. And that photo, every time you scan that key card, will pop up. And that's usually the check in the different restaurants. Like they've made it so good. Like that key card is your room key.
Yeah.
When you go in the restaurants on the ship,
it's simple.
Yeah, they scan it, your face pops up, and it's like, oh, you're traveling with they know who you're traveling with, so your party, whatever. Yeah. But it makes it so easy, and it's especially easy for the bridge to be able to tell how many people are on and not. And you scan it every time you get off, so they know if like a certain amount of people are missing, they know exactly the number that is missing.
Yeah.
So, and then like Jordan said, they will sound the horn. Like usually the captain will say, all right, just lay on it for a good 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Just to say like, hey, move. And it's again like they're on a schedule, and this is something where if you miss the ship, it's up to the cruise. It's not up to the cruise line.
Exactly.
It's not the cruise line's discretion. You have to pay for a flight ticket to follow the ship, and especially if it's like those bouncing around cruises where you're at a different port, different day.
Yeah.
If you miss the ship, you got to pay for a flight to get to the next port. If you can get a flight on time,
that's the question. Part. Like
that's the big question.
But can you imagine like the bus, like the cruise ship leaving you, and you watching it fade away? Like that's crazy.
Oh my, right? That'd be the worst feeling.
That would be.
You're on the dock and you're saying goodbye to all your luggage. Because again, by the way, your luggage is on the ship.
Your clothes.
So there goes all your stuff.
Yeah.
It sounded the horn saying, see you later.
Oh, they'll do that sometimes to troll. Like when they're going away, they will sound the horn.
Yeah.
But I like it depends honestly on the captain. Like if he feels sorry for you, like because I've seen it to the point where the ship has actually left the dock, and usually when the ship leaves the dock, that's it. If you miss it, you miss it.
No, that's it.
You miss it.
Like you said, they're paying for as long.
Well, that's the thing. There's port fees. There's a lot of different. I mean, it costs the cruise line money.
Yeah.
But it's I tell you what, it really is just, I mean, unbelievable. It's something where people they don't realize it. They don't understand. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But we are gonna do a quick break. We'll bleed into the 9 o'clock hour just a tad bit. But we just got to play the legal ID here, station ID. For again station identification, obviously, and we'll be right back real quick here live on 91.5 WDBK. Don't go anywhere. It'll only be a few seconds.
Live from the WDBK studios in Blackwood. This is 91.5 WDBK-FM, Camden County College Radio.
And we're back here live on 91.5 WDBK.
Yes,
we'll only be on here for about 5 more minutes, but we got Carlos on here, so we're enjoying ourselves. But yeah, we're talking cruises, right? We're talking cruises, everything.
Vacation time, man.
I was gonna say that the only time I've seen a ship actually, and it's up to the discretion of how the captain feels. They actually had the ship left the dock, out a little bit. They actually had a tugboat. These 2 people get on a tugboat. And they went out to the ship, and they, how they drop the ladder, like pilots when they get on the direct the ship out of a channel.
Yeah,
it was like the pilot boat, or it was actually a tugboat. They dropped down the little ladder, and the people climbed up the ladder to get in the ship. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because pilots do that all the time. Like the pilot boats, that they're constantly. Yeah. They're constantly doing that. They're constantly climbing up the little ladder and everything like that. And that's something where. those passengers did it. The captain's just like, you know, if they're willing to do it, that's the only way they're getting on. So they better be willing to do it. You know, so
I was about to say, if you want your luggage, how bad do you want it?
Yeah, that's the thing. Wherever your luggage goes, no one ever knows.
So how about you, Vince? You like to be stationary, or you like to be the one to be traveling from island to island?
Done multiple?
Yes, actually,
Okay,
I have done multiple before. It was like one that stopped in Virginia, and then it went to Bermuda, and then I've done multiple before. For me, I have to say, just the stationary, where you're at sea, like like usually the cruise that I take, it's like Sunday you leave the main port, 2 days at sea.
I'm about to say it's usually
port, boom, 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 3 days. Third day you leave, you're at sea again, then you're back at main port.
Yeah.
But I like the stationary one because again, it's vacation, it's relaxing. I don't feel like having to rush around like, oh God, let's get back to the ship. Let's get back to the ship. We can't go too far on the island because it leaves later in the day. Blah, 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 blah. I'm on vacation to be on vacation. I'm not on vacation to be stressing about something else randomly for another week,
Yeah.
So I like being stationary. I like, because again, when the ship is there for like 3 days, it acts like a hotel. So you're at sea, you get the beautiful sea experience, and then you get the island experience. You're on the island, the ship's there for you, the food's there for you, and everything like that. And it's just, it's relaxing. That's nice. I mean, that's the thing. When I go on vacation, I want to relax. I don't need something else to be stressed. I don't need something else to be stressed.
That's back at the mainland.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, all the stress stays home.
Yeah.
I'll deal with it when I get home. Yeah. Okay. It's like
all the stress is back at the mainland.
That stays home. All right. Not coming with me on board.
No.
So
no.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, we had a fun hour. But Carlos, any final statements that you want to put out there? Right. 2 more weeks, man. Crazy.
2 more weeks to
1 week.
1 week.
I can't be saying it's only 1 week. Graduation's May 15th.
I just want to graduate. I just want to congratulate you guys for this whole semester, for the entire years that you guys had going on with the radio station and stuff like that. And I'm proud of you guys that you was here able to like come and help with the new students and the students that's here right now. That whatever help you guys need, that these students needed, you was there to help. And I wish you the best. I wish you guys the best, that you can continue on with your journey and doing your best work.
Appreciate it, Carlos, man.
Really, seriously. I mean,
don't be no strangers. Don't be no stranger. That's all.
No.
Oh, no.
We'll be back. We'll come back. I may stop it maybe during the summer or see anything like that. Maybe next year, hopefully, if I'm not
come see the mic,
dragging my reins around on the fall semester. Yeah, but no, I seriously, I appreciate it. And I mean, again, yourself, Carlos, I mean, you being able to get a director's position, especially in the second semester with production director, you've been working your rear end off. You've been showing up constantly. And I know you, like you said, sometimes even with yourself, like, I try to be here and I wish I could be here more. I'm like, you do so much. I don't know if you know how much people appreciate it, how much we appreciate it. Like, again, we shouted out Jose, right? We shouted out, Ian for being back in the studio, but we really need to give a whole separate shout out to you. I mean, you've been
every morning.
Well, every morning, and as well with just like helping out during different sporting events. You've been a producer for us a good number of times. You've actually, to be honest with you, you saved us. I said that, and Ian and Jose did a great job with saving us a good amount of times. But like there were like emergencies where it's like that night we had commentators, but we need somebody back in the studio, and all of a sudden you were like the one to immediately answer the messages like multiple times, not just multiple times in like a huge amount of time, like in a week.
Yeah. But because I feel as though, like, I mean, I want like the radio station is here, like, so we gotta keep it running, keep it going, and for the school and for for all of us,
Yeah, an award-winning radio station now because of what everyone's been able to do.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised that I was nominated.
I couldn't believe it. The fact, and another thing is the fact that those awards came in 9:30, the banquet morning. It wasn't playing that way, folks. 9:30 that morning.
Completely surprised.
Unbelievable. Surprised. I still remember because the one dean went up there and kind of spilled the beans and said, can I say award-winning radio station yet? Oh, what? No?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And I love how Nick's just like, well, only a couple people picked up on it. I'm like, no, Nick, the entire room. everyone stared at everyone at our table, looked at each other like, what? And then the what's his name that said, I hope I didn't let the cat out of the bag. And Corey was sitting over there like shaking his head like, you did. Yeah, you did. But still, to see those awards up there, I mean, it goes to everyone's hard work.
Oh yeah.
I don't like saying, I did it. It was me. No, because in this business, what I've learned, I've known it a little bit before I got into it, but especially this year taught me, like, again, if it wasn't for, I mean, this, like the crew in general, the amount that this station grew, I mean, it's really unbelievable how much, like every single person here, the work that they put in,
a lot of hands, y'all.
It's just, I can't believe it. And I have no doubt that, Carlos, your name is probably going to be on one of those awards coming up in the future, because you know dang well that Nick is going to be putting in for a ton more of those come next year. And with the amount of work that you do and the amount of that you put into the station, even though I know you say you try to be here, and that, this, that, the other thing, but you really are.
You do a lot, bro.
You do a lot. I have no hesitation to say that your name is going to be on one of those, and you're going to have one of those trophies coming up next. I don't know what else to tell you.
Exactly.
Like I know something you're saying.
One thing I really want to do, one thing like I really want to like see that I have what y'all had that day. The other day, when was it? At the banquet.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all call that. It's like a little for like graduation and stuff.
Yeah.
What's that called? Like y'all put around y'all like it had the 91.5 WDBK on it.
Oh, these stoles. They the grad stoles.
Yeah, that I would like to see that when I see it,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
coming soon.
Oh yeah,
coming soon.
Real soon.
Absolutely.
That's a good feeling, ain't it?
Hey, it is, and I mean it's a lot of hard work pays off, and I mean it's I still can't believe it's next week, man. I can't believe it. And plus, I don't know what else to say.
That might, especially if we find out in October.
That's the thing. In October, there's a chance for some more awards to be put in, or well, not they're already put in, but to be won. So
yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It really is. But again, Carlos, we want to both say,
shout out to you, man.
Shout out to you. You've done a great job all year. And I know some people may be like, oh, he's saying this just to be nice, but it's true. I have no hesitation that your name is going to be. I mean, there's no other way around it. I have no hesitation to say your name is going to be on one of those in the coming up year. Next year, like for a award that's put in. Like I don't know what else to say.
We'll be waiting.
Yeah, right. Nah, but I just want to thank y'all too, man. I want to thank y'all for putting y'all hard work with, like, you guys. I felt like you guys are the head of this radio station. You guys were the head, and that's all I could say. Like, you guys did good work here.
Yeah,
hey, man, it's a group effort.
It is. Absolutely, it is a group effort, and we. It was a grind, that I can say. Late nights, a lot of behind the scenes work that people don't see. So, pretty interesting, pretty fun, but a job done. Well, not completely done, because this isn't our final show. I know we're ending it off like it's our final show.
I know.
Our final morning show will be next Thursday from 7 to 9 a.m. Once again, you can catch us there. But yeah, it's been a great pleasure to be doing this, and we're gonna make the most of it in our final week left here at 91.5 WDBK. But Carlos, we appreciate that very much.
Yeah,
we're gonna end it off here for us. We went a little bit into the 9 o'clock hour. We had to, because why not, right? But,
why not?
We're allowed to. I can say that we are allowed to, folks. We're allowed to. But that's going to do it here at 91.5 WDBK for the V and J morning show. For myself, Vincent Focht, along with
Jordan Leopold.
We also got Carlos
Torres.
Yes, sir. Our producer has been with us for the entire this whole show.
Yeah,
for all these shows. Really appreciate it from our entire crew here. Pleasure to be with you guys for another morning. And we'll see you back here next Thursday, 91.5 WDBK.
Peace.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Wakey.